Good morning students. Today we will see about fractions. First let me see what is a fraction. Fraction is a representation of a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. Fraction is nothing but a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. If we divide a whole into an equal part, each part is a fraction of that whole. Okay, in day-to-day life, how we will say that fraction is 1 by 4, 3 by 5, 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 3 by 8, 8 by 5. That is nothing but a fraction. In day-to-day life, we will say like that. Okay, to say it clearly, see the next slide. Now we will know how a fraction is represented. Fraction notation is nothing but how it is represented. In a fraction, we have two numbers. The two number is divided into a line. Okay, the line, a number above the line is nothing but a numerator. Okay, the number which is above the line is nothing but a numerator. That is nothing but a it represents the equal parts of the whole or the collections that are taken. Okay, denominator is nothing but the number below the line is nothing but a denominator. It represents the total number of equal parts. See the example of this 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 is the numerator which is above the line and 2 is the denominator which is the number which is below the line. Numerator is nothing but it tells the number of equal parts which is taken in the consideration, and 2 is nothing but a total number of equal parts. Total number of equal parts in a whole. Okay, 1 by 2 is a fraction, 1 is the numerator, 2 is the denominator. Understood? See the examples. Now see the example of this. Here we have a circle. Okay, first see the example. First circle. First circle we have no equal divide, nothing, it is not divided equally, so only one part is there and the one part is fully shaded, so it is nothing but 1. See the next one. In next circle it is divided into two equal parts. How many equal parts? How many totally equally divided parts? 2. So the total equal part should be in the denominator, that is 2 in the denominator. How many parts are shaded? Only one part is shaded, so in the numerator we will have only 1. Can you see this? 1 by 2. 1 is the only one part is shaded in the circle and 2 is nothing but the total number of equal parts. See the next one. See the next circle. We have how many equal parts are there? 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the denominator we will be writing 4. In denominator how many equal parts are there? 4. And in that circle how many parts are shaded? Only one part is shaded. So we will be writing 1 by 4. 1 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. Denominator is nothing but total number of equal parts. 1 is nothing but only one part is shaded, so that is 1 by 4. See the next one. We have the same circle. It is divided into 4 equal parts. See 1, 2, 3, 4. So in denominator 4. Total number of equal parts is 4. How many parts are shaded? Only 3 parts are shaded. So we need to write it as 3 by 4. Understood? And one more thing. See the written line. That is, there are total of 5 children. We have total of 5 children. Total means where we need to write. It should be written in the denominator. 3 out of 5. How you will represent 3 out of 5? 3 out of 5 is nothing but 3 by 5. It should be represented in a fraction means how you will represent 3 by 5. Okay. See the next one. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 means 2 by 5. Okay. There are see 3 out of 5 are girls. There are 5 number of children. Okay, but in that only 3 are girls, so 3 by 5. 2 out of 5 means 2 by 5. For example, you take an example of your marks. Okay, you will get 98 out of 100. How you will represent this? 98 by 100. The total mark is 100, but the mark you have scored is 98. So how you will say that? 98 out of 100. How you will represent in fraction? 98 by 100. Okay, understood? We will see the next slide. In real time also we'll have many fractions. Okay, for example, whatever the thing, it should be divided into equal parts. If it is divided into unequal parts, it cannot be represented in a fraction. Okay, see here, equal parts, that is pizza, we can divide the pizza into equal parts, fruits, cake, chocolates, etc. See the picture, pizza is divided in a equal part and the watermelon is divided in a equal part. Here orange is divided in a equal part. These are the real life examples. Okay, non-examples nothing but if a part of whole is not divided equally, it is meant by non-example. These things cannot be represented in a fraction. See this, see the pizza is not divided equally, understood? Whereas see the before slide, see here the pizza is divided in equal parts. This can be represented in a fraction, whereas this non-example, see here, we cannot represent this pizza in a fraction because it is not divided equally, understood? Okay, now we will see the next one. We have 4 types of fractions. First one is unit fraction. Unit fraction is nothing but a fractions with the numerator 1. We have in a fraction we have 2 numbers, right? One is the numerator, other is the denominator. The line number above the line is nothing but a numerator, below the line is nothing but a denominator, understood? Now see here, fractions with the numerator 1 are called unit fractions. See here, we have see the first diagram, purple color. We have how many parts are divided? It is divided into totally 2 equal parts. Okay, so 2 is written in the denominator. How many parts are shaded? Only one part is shaded, so 1 by 2. Next one, see, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5. So wherever the numerator is 1, that is nothing but a unit fraction. Okay, that is nothing but a unit fraction. Next one is proper fraction. Proper fraction is nothing but numerator should be less than the denominator. In a fraction we have two numbers, that is numerator, denominator. Okay, numerator should be less than the denominator. That is called a proper fraction. See here, see the example of here, see the circle here, how it is divided into 4 equal parts, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in denominator we will write it as 4. How many parts it is shaded? 3 by 4. Okay, you can see this fraction, right? 3 is less than 4, correct? So 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. See here, see the next one. We have a see the next one. We have it is divided into 3 equal parts, correct? So 1, 2, 3 equal parts. In denominator we will write it as 3. How many parts are shaded? Only 2 parts are shaded. So 1, 2 by 3. 2 is lesser than 3, so it is a proper fraction, understood? Now we will see the next fraction, improper fraction. Improper fraction is nothing but numerator should be greater than the denominator. In proper fraction, numerator should be less than the denominator. In improper fraction, numerator should be greater than the denominator. Okay, greater than or equal to. Okay, see here. First example, a circle is divided into 4 equal parts, or the four equal parts are shaded. So it is 4 by 4. Okay, numerator is equal to denominator. See the next example of the circle. We have 2 circles, right? One circle is both the circles are divided into 4 equal parts. So the total number of divided equal parts is 4. 4 should be in the denominator. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts are shaded. So the fraction will be 5 by 4. Understood? 5 is greater than 4, correct? 5 is greater than 4. So this is an improper fraction. Let me take an example. The same thing has your marks. Okay, you are getting your total mark is 100. Out of 100 you have got 98. 98 by 100 is a proper fraction. I am saying how means 98 is lesser than 100. So 98 by 100 is a proper fraction. Whereas you take it as out of 100, your total mark is 100, but your score has 120. Correct? 120 by 100 is correct or wrong? It is wrong, because out of 100 can you score 120? You cannot. 120 is greater than 100. That is an improper fraction. Understood? Then the next one is mixed fraction. In mixed fraction, it consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. Whole number and a proper fraction. Okay, understood? There will be a whole number and a proper fraction. You can see below. Now see an example. We have 2 squares. It is equally divided into 3 equal parts. Each square is equally divided into 3 equal parts. Okay, and the next one is circle. We have 4 circles. 4 circles are equally divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, so total number of divided parts is 4, and all the 4 are shaded in the 3 circles. All the 4 parts are shaded in the 4 circles. So it is 4. How many circles are fully shaded? 3 parts are fully shaded. So the whole number will be 3. 3, 4 by 4. Here In the before example you see the square, only one square is fully shaded, so the whole number will be 1. Understood? This is nothing but a mixed fraction. We have 4 types of fraction: unit fraction, proper, improper, mixed fraction. That's all, students. Now we'll see an example. See whether you are able to identify this. Okay, we have a first one. See the first one. How many equal parts it is divided? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equal parts it is divided, so the denominator will be 5. How many parts are shaded? 3 parts are shaded. 1, 2, 3. So the answer will be 3 by 5. Understood? Solve the next one, B1 also. How many equal parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the denominator what will be there? 4. How many equal parts are shaded? How many parts are shaded? 1 and 2. So the answer will be 2 by 4. Solve the C and D also. For C the answer is 4 by 10. And for D the answer is 2 by 4. Check it out whether it is correct or not. Thank you, students.